So we are here with Sereni Ace.
What's up? What's up?
Explain to everybody what your name means.
Well, you did call me Vinny, which is my first name, but my rap name is Sereni Ace. Sereni is my last name, and Ace stands for ambition conquers everything. So without ambition, you can't conquer nothing.
Definitely a true point.
Yeah.
You can't do it if you don't have any muscle or willpower behind you. So where are you from?
I'm from a small town called Roebling, New Jersey, which is in another small town called Florence, which is in central Jersey. So.
Okay. Repping for Central Jersey. If you are not from Jersey, you don't know what Central Jersey is, but that is the in-between.
Is it
North
really Central Jersey though?
and South Jersey. Yes, we are Central Jersey.
Okay. I'll roll with that.
So what influence, did you build from your area or your childhood to kind of like push your sound?
Pushing my sound, well, I started doing music when I was around 17. I fell in love. That's usually how it happens, and I got friend zoned and everything. But it is what it is. But from everything from pain, from negative, there's always a positive. And I started writing and just more like poetry stuff, and then slowly and surely, my senior year in high school, I started rapping. I started doing more music, and years later now, we're still I'm still learning and stuff, but like. Finally, I think I found my sound, and I think what pushed it was mainly my influences and being around the people I'm around. So I'm around a diverse crowd of friends and family, and it kind of just influenced all of my music.
That's dope. And speaking of diverse background, you have a track called Night Away, which is like a bilingual track.
Yes.
Would you say that your friends and what you are around influenced that track?
Of course. My roommate Danny, who's also my manager, he when he moved in, he kind of really heavily influenced me on Spanish music, Bad Bunny, Ozuna, a bunch of other artists, and just listening to the rhythms and the cadences. I don't really understand too much what they were saying, but I feel like with music, it's emotion. So when you hear things, you feel it. That's me. I feel things when I hear it, and just hearing the melodies and how they would sound on the record really influenced me. And he was just talking about this one song, and he was just like, "Yo, you should do a freestyle." Because I do a lot of covers of songs and remixes of songs. So, "Yo, you should cover the song." And I was like, "All right, yeah, maybe we'll do that." And we found this beat, and it just spoke to me. And I did the first verse in like 5-10 minutes, and then I was like, "Yo, how do you say drink the night away, my love?" And he wrote it down, and next thing you know, we had my whole chorus now is Spanish, and I don't know, man, it's just something. I love the Spanish culture. I'm influenced by it, and I love the colors, the vibes, and everything, and basically paying homage to what I'm influenced by.
That's dope. That's super dope. The track is dope. We definitely heard it, and
yeah, thank you.
I like that. I love it. I thought it was a great take on what that sound embodies.
Exactly.
That freshness, that reggaeton, that
yes.
beat.
And also my brother Matt's on the guitar on that too, and
the guitar on there is crazy.
Killed it.
Shout out to Matt. I mean, the guitar on the entire album, anytime you hear him, it's just fire.
Yeah, he's all throughout the album, which is something that influenced me. He influenced the whole album, and him being a part of it was something very special for me and stuff. So I'm definitely very happy that he finally put his talents on my music. So.
And that's another thing with this album. You guys all really, really work well together. Like your sound, I would say, is perfected. Like you found out what sound works for you. You know what I mean? And when you hear that, that's a dope feeling. Like I felt great for you because I'm like, oh, he's really confident about all this, and his sound is great.
Yes.
Like this is him. So how long have you guys all been working together?
So. The producer Duvak, who produced about 90% of the album, I've been working with him for about 3 years, and instantly we just clicked when we first met. I wasn't even looking for a new producer, and a friend at the time talked me into meeting him. He kept bugging me. When I finally met him, we just connected like that, and I told him, I said, "I'm not doing anything without you." So we connected so well, and Matt is playing guitar since he was a kid, and now finally having the space that we had to create this whole album, he was finally able to take part in more of the things. He had more of the time, and with them, I won't do another project without them. And of course, Marty Ranson, Mozzie, he's the P Diddy or the Kanye West of my music, where he kind of puts that stamp on it and tells me, you know, this is what we're doing. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and it's something that he kind of like mentors and guides me, which is something which I really, you know, enjoy and stuff. But yeah, I mean, this whole album was just created within 6 months, not even 6 months, maybe like 4 or 5 months, and it just came so organically. And that's the thing about my album, it's organic. There's nothing forced. When you hear it, it's easy listening, and that's, you know, that's something that I wanted to accomplish, and I feel like I definitely did.